Time now. It's 11:33.
After 600 feet, turn right, B6039, Mansfield Road.
I got in there 6 o'clock this morning.
At the end of the road, turn right, then turn left.
Quiet night, good night's sleep. Look at the ice down there, look.
Turn right, then turn left.
Come on. I can bring my knees up.
After 600 feet, turn left, B6425, Passaky Lane, then turn right.
There's 4 of us in there today. 2 of us were there. I met up with a mate last night at the truck stop who was there.
Turn left, then turn right.
And got there. And a couple of hours later, 2 of the other lads turned up. With 20 footers, we were in 40s. They're still in there. Yeah, my mate's gone. Now the long old haul back down to Southampton, 190 mile away. So that's nothing for you American
After
truckers,
600
but
feet, turn right, A617.
you've done that before breakfast, but yeah, that's just like one straight road, isn't it? I was like exactly like that over here. So the day is more or less done. It's just to drive down there. I don't know whether I'll go on the docks
Turn
or not.
right, A617.
I've probably got time to go on the docks. Let me through. Right, to get my sunnies on. We're all getting blinded. So nothing much to report really. One of our lads, he had someone go in the back of him on the way up here, and it all sort of ground to a halt, and he had I think it was a van and an old boy. Well, the van went into him. It just sort of, I think it scraped the dirt off his T-bar at the back, smashed the van up, and then the old boy went into the back of the van apparently. And the van driver apparently said, well, I pressed the brake and I just didn't stop. As our man said, well, A, you were probably going too fast then, and B, the roads are wet and slippery and icy. Don't drive so close to me. A little drive back there. Cruise on back. So right near Chesterfield. Stopped at junction 29 truck stop last night. I can't remember whether I filmed this morning or not. I don't think I did. It was dark, wet. Well, not wet, but just dark and cold. This morning I was only going 5 minutes up the road, better for 16 minutes I think it was. side to go back out again. Going onto the M1.
Take the exit, M1, then take the motorway.
Take the motorway. Take it where?
Follow M1 towards Nottingham for 77 miles.
Can't see nothing now, so I'll speak to you all later. Hello, time now 14:32. Just pulling out of Cherwell Valley Services. Sure there's no one coming down. Tried a couple of times to get hold of the planners, no joy. What can you do? Not a lot. Windscreen's filthy dirty. You get blinded by the sun anyway.
After 600 feet, turn left. Turn left.
Yep. All the time, innit? Rubbish thrown out the windows, cups of coffee, just no need for it. 199.9 litre of diesel in here. Go on then.
After 600 feet, bear left, M40, then turn left.
You have the sun in your eyes again. So,
Bear left, then turn left.
apart from bears, there's nothing much to say.
Turn left, then take the motorway.
I still don't know what I'm doing because I won't pick the phone up. What can you do? So we're just a short one junction down on the M40 now, A34 all the way down. You know the score. You've done it. And I don't want to bore you to death with it because it must get a bit repetitive.
Follow M40 towards Oxford for 4.5 miles.
God forbid I say anything that makes me sound holier than thou. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Nippy, what are we at now? 5 degrees. A bit sunny and the wind's alright, so yeah, not too bad at all really. I reckon I'll be in the yard tonight. Can't see me getting anywhere. I'm not going to be able to. It's past. I'm not due on the docks. If I go on the docks it'll be 4:30. As long as then there's no hold up, so I might be able to do a 4 till 5. Might. So I might get in there at 4:30. If not, I'll have to wait until 5. And if not, I'll go on the morning, 5, 6. Get back to the yard by 5, 5:30, call it 6 o'clock. By the time I've fueled, so I can start again at 3. If I so wish. Along here, so you've got the sun in your eyes. Well, the sun's shining in that general direction. We're heading towards the sun, and we will be in a minute. Chasing sunsets. I can't think of too much to say. I sort of lost in my own thoughts there a little bit. I'll leave you to it. I've been overly exciting today. I don't even know if I use any of this footage. I may just ditch it. Who knows? Who knows? Sometimes you question why you do things. I think at the moment it's
After 1.2 miles, take
I'm
the
questioning.
exit 9 E05 towards Oxford.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll speak to you later. Hello, 3:30. There is a plan. The plan is repeat of today. Well, Sunday and today. So
Traffic A34, E05, traffic jam ahead between A272 slip 5
place as I was this morning. So that's where I'm going. It's nice and easy. There's no dramas. It's just, yeah, quite happy with that. Early start though. 3 o'clock on the docks. So I'll be at 9 off. And then card in at about 2:15 this morning. Tomorrow morning even. About one up there. 10:30 tip, I think it said. From 4-5 hours on to that. It was 10, it was 11, it was 12, it was 1, it was 2. Be only getting an hour down the road and looking to pull over. Happy days. Easy. And that'll be Tuesday and into Wednesday. So yeah, easy. So we're not on the docks tonight. Straight back to the yard. Park up, something to eat, chill out. I like days like that. You know, they're not overly long, but steady. Nice and relaxing, no stresses or strains. You probably can't see your bugger all. I've got my sunglasses in. I was talking earlier about the questioning why I do what I do on here. You know, and sometimes you just go, yeah. I know a lot of people, there's far more people enjoy it than people that don't. Far more people leave positive comments than those that don't. But it does make you wonder sometimes what goes through people's heads. Say it's not worth dwelling on, but unfortunately you do. That's just the sort of thing that I as a person dwell on. I think about it, and you overthink it, and sometimes it's just a flippant comment. And you know, normally I'm thick-skinned. And, just go, hang on a minute. But you think, like I say, you think about it. You think and overthink it. It's not an issue. Well, it is. But it's not. Does that make any sense at all to anyone? I suspect it resonates with a few of you when you overthink things. And, you know, and to some folks it's inconsequential. It's nothing at all. And it can be, you know, it can be over trivial things sometimes. And you play out scenarios in your head. This is what high functioning anxiety is all about. You think things through, and you think about it, and you play out the scenarios in your head, and you play out different scenarios in your head that haven't even taken place, but you allow brain time to those thoughts, which you shouldn't, but you do. You know, I've got a lot of positive things going on in my life, but yet I still allow my mind to be taken over by things that I can't change, things that mean absolutely nothing to me, but they do, because I'm thinking about it. Doesn't make sense, does it? Makes no sense at all. And for those of you that don't understand that, brilliant. I'm glad that you don't. Because that means you don't have high functioning anxiety. You're lucky. So if you don't understand, don't worry about it. Don't try to understand it, because it's good. I'm rather jealous, actually. I suspect a few of you will know exactly what I'm talking about. But it's okay. And I don't mind talking about it, you know. I don't mind talking about it because it's something that affects me as a person and affects you as a person, and it's something that, you know, we have to deal with. But by talking about it, I don't know, maybe it helps, maybe it doesn't. But it does go down to back to the old thing that we were saying just a few days ago, where you're not alone in any way, shape or form. I was listening to the radio, was it yesterday? Yesterday, I think it might have been, on the way up. And they were talking about this survey, or this study that they've done with over the last 20 years in Bradford. And they've noticed a decline in children's mental health over the last 20 years. It's quite a large decline, which I thought was rather scary. But one of the things they came out with was that 1 in 3 girls out of this study, and it's a big study. It's not like just a handful of people. It's almost all kids that go to school and are in and around the Bradford area, which is a huge catchment. So we're talking several thousand, right? 1 in 3 have an eating disorder. That's girls. 1 in 6 for the boys. 1 in 3. That's horrendous. That's horrendous. I've got an eating disorder, but that's because I eat too fucking much. But, you know, I've got a sweet tooth. Although I'm curbing it, you know. I've lost another 2 pounds. I don't know if I told you. I think I did. 8 pounds lost now, so we're doing well. We're getting there. And that's over Christmas as well, so I've done really well. I'm happy with that. So, yeah, 1 in 3 have an eating disorder. And I find that rather sad. But that's society, and that's the internet, and more people over the last they you know, it's no wonder really, is it? Because, you know, kids today, they're bombarded with social media where everyone's trying to, you know, be in a perfect body and a perfect shape, and you got to do this and you got to do that, and if you want fame and glory, you got to look like a model and all this razzmatazz. Do you know what I mean? It's like the pressure on kids these days must be absolutely horrendous. The only pressure I had as a kid was how many, you know, whether I had a Conquer, there was a 3er or a 4er. We didn't have none of this. You ain't got Nike trainers on. No, there was none of it. I just think it's just the thing, and the other annoying thing is that we've brought this all on ourselves, haven't we? We've done it all to ourselves. What a crying shame. yeah, just have a think of that. 1 in 3 girls, 1 in 6 boys have the eating disorders. It's all this and whether you're religious or whether you're not religious, it's the connotations involved with dieting and trying to look thin. You know, you look. I think I might have mentioned this before, but is it Weight Watchers? One of them, where they say, "Oh, you can have so many sins a day," as if it's a bad thing. Food shouldn't be bad. No food should be bad. It's, you know, whether you're eating in moderation or not, innit? You know, if you're just going to sit and eat 20 donuts in one hit, well, don't be surprised if you end up with diabetes. You know, it's like, you know, but, and I'm guilty of it as well. I eat a lot of the wrong things I have done in the past. But a little of, you know, a little in moderation don't do you any harm. But we get this into our heads that eating certain food types are really bad for you. You know, it's a sin. And a sin is, you know, it's got that connotation of that it's bad for you. It's not. It's just don't eat too many of them. I find it frustrating that kids are getting manipulated. You know, Weight Watchers is probably, you know, everybody's what is this lunatic doing? No, okay. You know, Weight Watchers is probably one of the biggest diet things in the UK. Everybody's mum's had a go at it. Probably most of your wives have had a go. You might have even had a go. I know I have. You know, and it's like sinning. It's going back to the age-old thing, whether you're, like I say, I mean, it's back to the age-old thing that, you know, most people, even though they're not religious, were brought up as either Church of England or Roman Catholics, weren't they? You know? And I know I'm not covering the complete demographics of the UK, but, or even if you're Muslim, a sin is a sin, or Jews, a sin is a sin, isn't it? Whatever religion you have, a sin is a sin. And then regard food as a sin in the same light as thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not eat a donut. It's a bit strong, isn't it? Having a donut ain't a sin. Killing your wife and burying her in the back garden, no, well, that could be classed as a sin, I suppose. Yeah. But not eating a donut. Let's get things into perspective here. And then we wonder why kids have eating disorders. Because you're classing something that's like having a donut as the same as knocking someone off. No, it's not. Got it arse about face. You know, we've been, you know, the modern generation, which is where the obesity comes in, is brought about by fast food and processed food, high carbs, high salt, high sugar. Fast food, packaged food. There was a picture I saw on the internet the other day, and it was a picture taken of a beach somewhere, and it was a picture taken in the early 90s, I think it was 1970, and I think it was in England somewhere, can't remember where, and it showed the beach and everyone lying around and walking about and all the rest of it. There wasn't one fat person there. Not one. Everyone was slim. And then they took a picture last year, And it was like, you know, the Japanese sailing fleet were out there wanting to harpoon people. Do you know what I mean? It's like, and I can say that because I'm fat. You know, I'm a product of this society. Falling into the categories of being obese and eating the wrong foods for too long a period. So we've got to tackle it, but you shouldn't be shamed. You shouldn't be shamed into it. I.e. not sinned. That's wrong. Because that's when you get the kids with the eating disorders. Now I don't know how I got talking about that, and I don't know where that will come from. But I hope that makes sense to a few of you. It's a prison van. Are they going or going? Coming or going? What do you reckon? Could say, bet it's on, in or out. I'd say in. Because you probably wouldn't go in one of those if you were going out, would you? You'd just like, here's the door, where you go, son. Don't do that again. Hopefully we'll never see you again in the nicest possible way. Yeah, that's only for the wrong uns, isn't it? And how easy is it to become a wrong un? Fairly easy these days. Managed to cut right down on the carbs. So no pasta, no potatoes in any way, shape or form, no bread. Now I didn't eat a lot of bread before, and when I did have bread, when I normally gives me indigestion, to be fair, so I try not to, but the best of times it blows me out. But like the other morning when we had breakfast in the hotel, I had a couple of slices of toast because I wanted to put me poached eggs on. You know, you can't have a poached egg without a bit of bread. But I'm not going to beat myself up over it. And again, no, you know, I'm on a diet where I sort of try to cut down on the carbs. But if I'm 90% of the way there, I'm not going to worry about 10% intake of carbs. I'm not going to lose any sleep over that whatsoever. Because I know I've done 90% of the time I'm good. What else did I have done? Oh, well, apart from having a beer, yeah. Oh, and I've discovered over Christmas New Year, I went to my mate's house, and he said, try a bit of this. He said, I've only got a couple of cans, but try a can of this. And now, I don't know if you've tried it at all, but it's Guinness with coffee in it. So it's Guinness coffee. It's in a can. Guinness coffee. It's only 4%, so it's lightweight. And it's just got a hint of coffee to it, but it's Guinness. Oh my word. Really nice. Nice, easy to drink. Nice and cold. Love it. So I had a few of those over. So I was in Tesco's and I was wandering around and I thought, oh, Guinness coffee, I'll buy some of that. So I did. Very nice it was too. But I'm not going to beat myself up over it. Because it's not like I do it all the time. The sun's getting lower and lower, the blinds are having to come further and further down. Guinness coffee. If you want to try that, have a go. It's really nice. If you like Guinness and you like coffee, it's the perfect combination. If you don't like Guinness, then I probably wouldn't bother about it. What a rubbish in there! My God, alive! These were all done. This was all litter picked down here recently. Well, within the last year and a half. It doesn't take long. Oh, 11-minute delay it's telling me here. Bloody roadworks. Get you through Winnell roundabout. Oh what? I don't mind going on the docks early hours in the morning. I don't like going on the docks this time of night though, because it's just, you know, you've been out all day, and you don't want to be faffed about down there. You know, go down there in the morning, and it is what it is, isn't it? You get faffed around all morning, you get faffed around all morning. Like one of our lads, he was on the docks this morning. He was in there really early, and he was that late, he didn't leave until 11 o'clock. Get a loaded box on out for our favourite container yard, and he got halfway up the road and they called him back and said don't bother, you get there too late. Okay, what's going on here? It's like we're coming to a standstill. I don't need this. Oh, the joys. The joys. Right, well. All you're going to be able to see is the back of that van for the next 10 minutes. So I'll speak to you later. Cheers.